Throughout 2019 to 2020, one of the most hated YouTube channels was known as CalobiProductions. The channel was hated for its clickbait content and its series cartoon rap battles, which featured poor animations, bad voice acting, and very weird lyrics. And his movie review content wasn't better either, as many of his videos were just lies or clickbait. However, looking back, I don't see many people talk about him anymore. Back then, some of the biggest commentary YouTubers at the time, such as Just Stop and Spoctor Tech, were talking about him, and even Turkey Tom early in his career made a video about CalobiProductions. However, the last time I remember anyone mentioning him was when Saberspark covered Calobi's movie, Our Drawings, in 2023. So, I want to take another look at CalobiProductions and see what changed since then, whether he improved as a content creator. In this video, I'll be reviewing his last cartoon rap battles episode, his review videos, and his last animation error video, as well as his latest series. My name is Friendly Fire, and this is Revisiting CalobiProductions.
Okay, hold up. A hedgehog that does cardio?
In 2018, CalobiProductions made a series called Cartoon Rap Battles. The series was heavily inspired by cartoon beatbox battles and epic rap battles. The first ever episode was against SpongeBob and Lincoln Loud, and the introduction to the series was pretty fucking awful. First of all, we gotta talk about the animation. Most of the designs were not accurate to the character at all, unless it was traced. There was also this one scene where they made Sandy have a... I'm not even gonna say. And also the animation style changed a lot. There was also this one really cursed scene in the first episode where SpongeBob just turned into this, like, circle? I really don't know how to describe it. And also the animation was just extremely messy. Most of it was just traced, and the ones that weren't traced was not accurate to designs at all. And I just want to remind you guys that a whole animation team to work on this. It's also why the animations kept changing styles, because Calobi didn't offer storyboards at the time, I believe. So the animation here is very messy. And as for the voice acting, just listen to it.
My name is SpongeBob, and welcome to Bikini Bottom. I'm about to win this rap battle with these. No problem.
A talking sponge from underwater? That's lame. I see you copied my freckles, but we are not the same.
Yeah, it's not really accurate to the characters at all. They made Lincoln Loud sound like some pipsqueak child from 4th grade. And I get it, he is a child, but is that really all they can do? They couldn't find a better voice. The voice actor heavily relied on his one voice changer that basically just made him sound like just a robot if he was on crack. And as for SpongeBob, his voice actor was alright, except it made him sound like fucking Baldy. I also want to mention that SpongeBob also has a pipsqueak voice, so I don't know why they gave Lincoln this really high pitch squeak voice, and they gave SpongeBob this really deep nerd sounding voice. That's just funny to me. Around the 3rd episode, it became more clickbaity as it was a 7-minute video, but only 2 minutes was actually new content, and then the rest was just flashbacks to the last crazy episode. I'm not even joking, Calobi just made a compilation video and claimed that this is the next episode of Cartoon Rap Battles. And the reason why he kept adding flashbacks is also because if you have 10 minutes worth of a video, you can add more ads to it. So it's clear Calobi just wanted money out of this entire project. It was more proven around 2020 when he rebooted Cartoon Rap Battles to make Cartoon Rap Battle Z. In an episode Sonic vs. Gumball, they basically extend this one joke so much that I don't even know the punchline. Because at first it was Gumball telling Sonic no chili dogs. Then Sonic did a your mom joke. I don't know the punchline. If anyone can tell me the punchline, leave a comment and you'll get pinned. Another thing I want to point out is this guy has a whole team of animators, except he kept reusing animations in the 2020 episodes. It was very clear that at the start, the series was a cash grab. However, in 2023, the series would end with Bluey vs. SpongeBob Cartoon Rap Battles. And wow, I do actually have a lot to say. First of all, the animation style did not keep changing, and they didn't really trace. I'm not a huge fan of the animation, but the fact they did not reuse animations and did not trace, as well as keeping the same style, is insane to me. They also didn't really extend the humor, which is a huge improvement in my opinion. As for the actual songs, they're better, but they're not good. It's a huge improvement, but I really don't see myself bumping to this. Still, the last Cartoon Rap Battles episode was actually really good that Verbal Ace really liked it. So although the content isn't really my cup of tea, I gotta appreciate Calobi for improving the series, and I'm kind of bummed out it was cancelled when it was actually getting some improvement. Because who knows, if the series kept going, it could have been actually really good. So to wrap this summary up, Cartoon Rap Battles did actually improve, but unfortunately it ended around 2023. So once again, even though it's considered cringy, it's a huge improvement from what it was in 2020, and especially 2018. So what improved? Well, the lyrics, animation, the voice acting, and the humor. Although I am a critic, I can't really criticize an improvement. So I recommend you guys giving it a try and giving out your own opinions.
There are so many things in the Loud House intro that people have forgotten to notice.
So we've seen an improvement in this series, but what about his reviews? I'm really confused if these are reviews, but he does review the episode and put them in a compilation videos. Some examples being 7 strange rules every Loud sister has to follow, the top 10 secret hidden messages in kid cartoons. List goes on. Most of the videos was just easy clickbait, as some of it was very obvious to point out and he just pointed it out just to extend the time of the video. For example, some of his things you never notice in the Loud House intro, he pointed out in the intro that each Loud sister had a certain color.
But everyone else, all the sisters, you know, they have one color, and I think that's to symbolize their personality.
I didn't notice that. Still, it was very clickbaity, and that's all I really have to say. It was just clickbait. However, looking at his reviews now, it's honestly crazy how much of an improvement it is. He recently made a 40-minute video on how to write a twist villain, and the video only got like 27k views, which is just crazy because it's very obvious he put a lot of time and effort into the video. He was clearly trying to make some passion project, and the video didn't really break 100k views. You clearly put dedication into this video, and I find it crazy how much of a content improvement that is. He also made a video on the fall of the Amazing World of Gumball, and that video was pretty okay, but it was very well edited, and I have to respect someone for putting the effort into their videos. My final example on how his content improved was Mega Mind from Mental Man's point of view is hilarious. I think this is honestly my favorite video on Calobi's channel because this video had a lot of effort into it and he clearly put dedication into it. For an 8-minute video, he put a lot of editing and effort into it, and I find that really impressive. I personally think this is the best part about Calobi's channel because the dedication to this is crazy. And if Calobi only did these types of videos, I think I would have generally watched him from time to time. So to give a summary about his reviews, he originally did clickbait and just reviewed the intros of the videos and pointed out the obvious, to actually putting dedication into his reviews, and I think that's crazy. However, maybe some things didn't improve. Alright, let's talk about his swearing videos.
And your music, and your face, and your stupid fucking hat!
So Calobi used to make these videos where he would go, "Times cartoon character said a swear word," and the cartoon character never actually said anything. There was this one clip going around where basically he said, "Guys, I swear I hear a cuss word, I swear." I clicked on the video wanting Lincoln Loud to say the word fuck. I do not want to hear you going, "Hey, I think he said it." I want to hear Lincoln Loud saying fuck. Sorry, that was a joke, but the videos were just clickbait. Like, none of the cartoon characters generally actually said anything bad except maybe hell and damn. And despite getting heavily criticized for this, he still does it. Like, so many of his videos are basically the same thing, where the character either said hell or damn, or nearly said the word. Oh no, they said fluff. And I don't know why he still does it, because most of his views right now are just shit. And I'm not even trying to sound rude. None of them break past 100k views except his reviews. And do not even get me started on the thumbnails. It's basically just where he takes a frame from the cartoon, add a little speech bubble, and make it say, "Swear word." That's like the only factor of Calobi's channel that hasn't improved. He still does this. And as much as I want to say Calobi improved as a content creator, most of his videos now are either his really good reviews, and then he adds on with a swear word video. So he's now a mixed bag content creator for me. Clickbait is just such a low standard thing to do, and I don't understand why he does it when he has improved so much and he gets way better views when he does his reviews. So in my honest opinion, Calobi should just stick to reviews. Many people seem to like that more, and I just don't get why he adds the swear word videos. So to summarize, unfortunately this is not an improvement for me. However, on the brighter side of things, he doesn't do the animation era videos from what I could find. You see, Calobi used to make these animation era videos that was not in animation era, and after getting heavily criticized for it, he decided to stop doing it, which is a good thing. So what did he replace it with exactly? When blood is animated correct. He made a new series called When Blood is Animated Correctly, and he just talks about how blood can make a scene dramatic. And I think this is a really cool idea, and I generally do actually like this. So hey, we got an improvement there. However, let's actually go back to his animations. After the failure of our drawings, he's making a movie called Jalissa's Hidden Island, and he claims he felt only more motivated after the hate for our drawings. He dropped a little teaser a while back, and honestly the animation stayed the same, but it did look pretty cool. The story is about a princess who lives on a hidden island. Sounds familiar? I will say, this does look more promising than our drawing, so I'm actually kind of excited for this. The movie is finished and it's sitting at 40 minutes long, and it's out for members only, and it'll soon be out for everyone. So once it comes out, I will be reviewing it and see if that's an improvement. But honestly, given how much Calobi improved as a content creator, I am actually genuinely really excited for this, and I genuinely have high hopes for it. Anyways, I've been Friendly Fire, and thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as these videos take a lot of effort. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.